Many of you may be familiar with this statement, making lemonade out of lemons. Well, this morning, in a screw up on my part, very small screw up, but frustrating, I forgot lemons. We always have lemons in the house. And so I went to Ralph's, and instead of making lemonade, God did something much bigger for me personally. And I hope it encourages you. But before I share that, I encourage you, go ahead, hit the pause button on the video. The priority for these times is for you to have a personal, direct relationship with God. Open your Bible or click it open and listen or read and see what God would highlight to you personally or speak to you, communicate to you. So do that now, and then I'll come back and share the rest of this. So I went to Ralph's this morning. I met someone who actually I wasn't expecting to meet anybody. It was early hours. There's no one around. And this person and I got in a conversation, and the short story is I was grabbing my lemons. We got in a conversation, and I asked at the end of this conversation if I could pray for this person. And they said one word, and I didn't understand it to begin with, but I thought it was Sivin, and I was like, what did you say? And they said Sabbath, pray for Sabbath. And I was like, that is the strangest, one of the more strange prayer requests I've had in quite some time, but became extremely meaningful just for me. It was a larger conversation, but the specific thing that stood out for me, I'm in the process of starting a sabbatical. And this is with my organization. It's a whole larger topic, but I want to encourage you this morning that God speaks in amazing ways. So I'm about to start a sabbatical, and I asked him, what did you say? He said, pray for Sabbath. And I thought, that is the most amazing connection back to my life and my story and my wife and I starting this sabbatical. So maybe I'll share more on this in the future, but these times are just to remind you and me that God is at work every day, even in the mundane screw-ups. And the irony of this whole situation is I got back to the house, I opened my fridge, and I went to put the lemons in the drawer in the fridge, and I already had lemons. I was kicking myself, but then I realized God's like, I'm always up to more than just what you're about, so don't forget that. That's my encouragement to you. I always place links in the description, well, most of the time place links in the description for you to dig in more on your own in your relationship with God, verses that connect or other stories, books, quotes, that sort of thing.